एक सवाल है, 3 क्वेश्चन। Write this question. Let me know once you're done writing the question, then I will explain it. Uh, Done writing the question? Are you guys done writing the question? Done. ठीक है, जाइना आपने लिखी है? ठीक है। See, the nurse equation for the following, write the nurse equation. So first of all, we will write the nurse equation. है ना? And also we have discussed in the previous lecture that nurse equation it is always written for a balanced chemical reaction. Now this chemical reaction is balanced. I will write E is equal to E naught minus 0.0591 divided by 2, because the number of electrons will be 2, है ना, charge into number of moles, like 1 copper and the change in oxidation state is 2. So for that thing, it is going to be 2 log of Zn2 positive, because it is in the product, divided by the concentration of Zn2 positive divided by the concentration of copper 2 positive. Now, what we need to see is that this is in negative part, है ना? तो देखिए, जैसे जैसे न्यूमरेटर बढ़ेगा, if the numerator is going to be large, the log will be large. The log will be large. ठीक है? अगर log part large होगा, this log part will be large, then this whole negative part will be large. What will happen? The negative part is large. If the negative part is large, then this overall will be less. Overall क्या हो जाएगा? Less हो जाएगा. ठीक है? But if I increase the copper part, then the fraction decreases, log part decreases, negative part decreases, and the overall will what increase. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me. ये बताएं. हर्षा, Harshita, Rishita, and Zaina.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So
Yes.
if I increase the copper 2 plus ion, then what is going to happen? There will be a increase in E cell. If I increase the Zn2 plus ion, then there will be a decrease in E cell. अब इसको ना एक और तरीके से समझ सकते हैं, ध्यान दीजिएगा जरा, प्लीज ध्यान दीजिए. आई होप यू हैव लर्नड इन इक्विलिब्रियम थोड़ा सा अगर याद हो आपको तो ली चैटलियर प्रिंसिपल है ली चैटलियर principle. What does it say? That if you increase the product, then what's going to happen? The reaction will go in the reactant side, no? Reverse हो जाएगा. ठीक है. If you increase the product, then what's going to happen? The reverse reaction will reverse reaction. If you increase the reactant, then the rate of the forward reaction happens. What happens? Forward reaction. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me. Rishita and Harsha, याद है सबको? Yes, Rishita, Harsha, Zaina.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, if I increase, like, if what is happening if I'm increasing the Zn2 plus ion, I'm increasing the product. If you are going to increase the product, then the opposite reaction will occur. And we all know, if this reaction is giving you electricity, the opposite reaction will require electricity. And that is why the E cell will be lower and lower. So what happens if I increase the copper 2 plus ion? In that case, what is going to happen? The concentration of reactant increases and the forward reaction will occur. If the forward reaction is occurring, that will give you electricity. Because this is the reaction which is giving us the electricity. If you increase the concentration of the reactant, the reaction will move towards more forward direction, and then what is going to happen? Then you are going to get more electricity. Right? From both the cases, conceptually also, and from the Nernst equation mathematically, you can see that if I increase the copper 2 plus ion, then the EMF of the cell, the E cell is going to increase, and similarly, if I increase the concentration of Zn2 positive, then the concentration of Zn2 positive, then in that case, the E cell is going to. ठीक है, तो इसे एक बार आप लोग क्या कर लीजिएगा, रिपीट कर लीजिएगा. Because on this, you don't have to write why it is happening, just need to write how it is going to happen. So how will the E cell be affected? Increase होगा या decrease होगा? Copy this down. Raise your hand once you're done. Raise your hand once you're done. Try this question. Tell me now, Zana, you may be able to do this. When you know the equation, if you have studied it, then please do it. Shweta, you there?
Yes, sir.
Right. जी बताइए, हो गया?
Yes, almost done.
हुआ नहीं हुआ अभी तक? नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन तो गलत हो गया ना रिश्ता। देखिए रिश्ता,
ओ अच्छा।
नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 6 electrons, right? 2 into 3, concentration of product, that is 10 to the power minus 2 squared divided by concentration of reactant is 10 to the power minus 2 cube. Yeah. Yeah. Now let us deal with the log part first of all. So 10 to the power minus 4 upon 10 to the power minus 6. This will be equal to 10 to the power minus 4 plus 6. This will be 2. So I think log of 10 to the power 2 will become 2. E is given as 1.98 minus is equal to E naught minus 0.059 divided by 6 into 2. So this will be 3. If I assume this to be 1.98 is equal to E naught minus 0.06 अगर हम इसको कर लें divided by 3, then we can say that E naught will be equal to 1.98 plus 0.02. This will be equal to 2.0 volts, है ना? 2.00 हो जाएगा.
यस सर।
Make sense? Yes or no? ये इन्होंने क्या किया अलग से? ओ माय गॉड, गलत कैसे कर दिया भाई आप इतना? ओहो, जायना यू हैव डन ब्लंडर. आपको पहले मल्टीप्लाई करना चाहिए ना, उसके बाद तो ऐड कर पाएंगे आप. बोर्ड मार्क्स के हिसाब से यू हैव व्हाट यू हैव डन. यू कैन सेंड दिस लाइक 6 कॉपी तक कर सकते थे. यू कैन डू दोस थिंग्स. दूसरा आपने क्या निकाल दिया भाई? यू आर कैलकुलेटिंग. फाइन. जायना प्लीज चेक व्हाट मिस्टेक यू हैव डन.
Yes, sir.
चलिए next wait, one more question. Calculate the pH of calculate the pH of standard hydrogen electrode. Wait a second, when it's getting downloaded. Half P. Calculate the pH of standard hydrogen electrode. If कर लीजिए if the EMF of cell is minus 0.59 volts. In this hydrogen electrode, and in this we are going to there is minus 0.059 is sorry minus 0.59 is the EMF of the cell. So the action that is happening is going to be H plus electron giving H2. If you balance this, it will be 2H plus 2 electrons giving H2. Now, if you see here, the EMF of the cell will equal to not minus 0.059 divided to log of right log of the pressure of H2 because product divided by the concentration H squared. About this, the standard hydrogen electrode होती है, ठीक है? Total standard में तो फिर concentration भी pressure of hydrogen is going to what sorry E is equal to E naught into minus 0.059 divided by 2 log of hydrogen will be concentration of hydrogen of H plus. Now because the square is the same, overall will be one squared. This is one of the here. Because pressure of hydrogen is 1, ठीक है, 1 bar 1 atm. उसका क्या 1 का square and h का square, the whole thing will be squared and this will be equal to E, which is equal to how much? Minus 0.59 is equal to minus 0.059 log of the 2 will come down, so into 2 log of the concentration of 1 upon h plus. ठीक है, नेगेटिव से नेगेटिव कैंसिल हो गया, 2 से 2 कैंसिल हो गया, 0.059 will go that side and it will become 0.59 divided by 0.059, that is will be equal to log of 1 upon h positive. You can write this as minus log of h positive because 1 upon log 1 upon a is equal to minus log a, and this will be 10 times, right? If you multiply 10, you will get 0.59, which is 10, and this is nothing but the pH, right? So pH will be equal to 10. जल्दी कॉपी कीजिए. Waiting for Rishita and Harsha. Just waiting for Rishita. I hope Harsha is not writing. Right, next, Nernst equation at equilibrium. Nernst equation at equilibrium. At equilibrium, EMF of cell is equal to 0. Why it is 0? Because at equilibrium nothing happens. Reaction occurs, but forward and backward reaction, they occur at the same rate. So when forward and backward reaction both are happening, so forward से तो आपको electricity मिलेगी, but for the backward reaction you have to give electricity. So in that case, what is going to happen? There will be net zero flow of electrons, right? That is why at equilibrium the EMF of cell is equal to 0, and the log Q part that we have seen in the Nernst equation, that Q becomes log K, because at equilibrium the reaction quotient is the equilibrium constant at that time. So we can say that E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 divided by N log of Q in general. At equilibrium it will be, at equilibrium we can rewrite the Nernst equation as EMF of the cell is equal to 0. E naught is a constant for a particular cell, minus 0.059 divided by N, but because it does not depend on the concentration, whatever be the concentration, the E naught cell will be the same if we are having the same electrons, divided by N, and log Q will be rather log K. So I can write E naught cell is equal to 0.059 upon N into log K. And we can say that log K will be equal to N into E naught cell upon 0.05. Please write this down. That इसको लिखिए आप शॉर्ट से। See this question. So this question has asked delta A delta G part and try to calculate of AC. Okay, ignore this part for now. Send your answers on my WhatsApp. Guys, this is completely what I can say. Formula based question. You just need to see. Calculate E naught is also given. I hope you can see the number of electrons also. You just need to divide by 0.059. If it is not divisible by 0.059, divide it by 0.06. नहीं हो रहा क्या ऋषिता हर्षा? हाँ
No, sir.
अरे भाई ऐसा ना कीजिए. लॉग के निकालना है एन इंटू. ये तो बहुत आसान है ना. लॉग के इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन में. यू कैन टेक नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन.
So 1.
नहीं आपको नहीं पता ऋषिता यार कैसे चलेगी. आप रिवाइज वगैरह नहीं कर रहे क्या? ठीक है माइक ऑन. ऋषिता ठीक है माइक ऑन.
Yes, sir.
हाउ डू वी डू दिस? टेल मी.
Uh, N is
नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के लिए क्या करते हैं बताओ. नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स.
it's 2, not
नंबर ऑफ
1.
इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हाउ डू वी कैलकुलेट. एन क्या नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है ना. 2 हो गया इनटू
Yes, sir.
1.05 डिवाइड बाय 0.059. So in the above we have 2 decimals, here we have 3 decimals. तो इसको 1 0 कर दीजिए, है ना? Now you can remove the decimals. It will be 2 into 1050 divided by, you can write 0.06. 0.06 क्या कर लीजिए? 60 degree. So सीधा हो जाएगा. You can cancel these zeros, and this theta, this will be equal to how much? 3 1 log k, it is equal to 3 3 theta, and then 3 5 हो गया. बस इतना सवाल. उन्होंने भी पता नहीं क्या क्या किया है जायका ने. 2.1. अरे बाप. सिंप्लीफाई करने के बदले आप लोग और कॉम्प्लेक्स कर देते हैं कैलकुलेशन को. हाँ, जायना, यू गॉट दिस सेशन, प्लीज टेल मी.
Yes, sir.
जल्दी कीजिए कॉपी. रिशिता, व्हाट अबाउट यू? कितना आसान सवाल था बताइए. कुछ नहीं करना
Yes,
था.
sir.
लाइक देयर इज अ फॉर्म. हाँ ठीक है. असेसमेंट में सवाल होंगे, असेसमेंट कीजिएगा तो उसमें आपको सवाल होंगे. और वेट, जायना हो गया? आपको कर लिया आपने जायना?
Yes, sir.
राइट द रीडिंग. gives the energy and EMF cell. ठीक है. Now we all know that work done by moving a charge that is equal to Q into V. You must learn this in this standard only. Like 12th standard में जब आप लोग charge के बारे में पढ़ते होंगे, work done for moving a charge, which is what? Q into V. So in our case, the Q will be the charge on electron whatever we are moving, and the potential difference will be the E cell. So whenever a reaction takes place, we consider 1 mole of electron. 1 mole of Ag gives out 1 mole of Ag plus and 1 mole of electron. So you can say that the charge on 1 electron is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. So charge on 1 mole of electron, 1 mole electron will be equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 multiplied by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. Because 1 mole of 1 electron has this many charge, 1 mole will have this much charge. So if you multiply all of these numbers, you will get a value which is equal to 96500, or it is near to 96500, and this is known as 1 Faraday or 1 S. So if I have 2 electrons, then it is going to be 2 Faraday. If I have like 1 mole of electron, so 1 Faraday. If I have 2 mole of electron, 2 Faraday. 3 mole of electron, 3 Faraday, and so on. So you can say that the charge, whatever is going to be moved in a particular electrochemical cell, that will be equal to the number of electrons that is used multiplied by Faraday, that is the charge on 1 mole. Now our equation W will be equal to NFE cell. NFE cell. Okay. Now this is the work done. Now we are talking about how much energy the cell is releasing. How much energy the cell is releasing? It is releasing NFE cell. For example, let us suppose I started and I had 10 joule of energy and I did work. And right now, let's suppose I did a work of, let us suppose, 6 joule. So what will be the final energy remaining inside me? Kushita and Zaina. I initially had 10 joule. I did a work of 6 joule. So हमने इतना काम किया 6 joule का, तो कितना एनर्जी बचा रहेगा? How much energy will be left with me?
4 joules.
That means the change, 4. So change in energy is equal to final point initial, that is 4 minus 10, which will be equal to minus 6 joules. You can say that delta G it is equal to minus W. Makes sense, yes or no, please?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense, right? So we can say that. इसको मत लिखिएगा आप लोग. After this, W is equal to NF E cell. You can write delta G. It is equal to the negative of work done, and we can write that delta G is equal to minus NF E cell. And in standard condition, delta G naught it is equal to minus NF E naught cell. Please copy this down. Raise your hand once you're done. Oh, done. Let me write a remark. Galvanic cell will work only if E naught cell is positive. Why? Because देखिए जब E naught cell positive होगा तो overall delta G क्या होगा? Negative. Delta G negative, that means it is a spontaneous process. That's it. So when E naught cell is positive, it's positive because when E cell कर लीजिए in general ना E cell कर लीजिए. When E cell is positive, delta G will be negative, and the reaction will be spontaneous. Reaction will be spontaneous. Another point, maximum work done by a cell, it is equal to the magnitude of delta G or the magnitude of minus NF E naught cell. Okay, please copy this down. So whatever you get the value of NF E naught cell, that is you will write in, that you are going to write in the positive form, that will be the work, कितना work कर सकता है ना, तो delta G तो negative आएगा. As मेरा delta G कितना आ था, my delta G was it was equal to minus 6 joules, but what was my work there, it was equal to 6 joules, right? So you will get the delta G in negative, but how much work is there, कैसे बोलेगा, 6 joule का काम, right? Also you can write one more point that unit of delta G will be equal to the unit if you use whether G naught or G is going to be in joules per mole. Joules per mole. Copy this down. Then ये जो हमारे पास सवाल था ना, इसका ये वाला पार्ट कर लेते हैं हम. ट्राई कीजिए जरा. राइट नाउ यू डोंट नीड टू डू द log KC पार्ट. डेल्टा G करना है आपको. बहुत ही आसान सवाल है. फिर से नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन फैराडे कांस्टेंट इज 96500 E नॉट सेल इज गिवन. हो जाएगा ऋषिता एंड जायना.
Yes, sir.
जी बताएं.
Yes.
प्लीज कॉपी दिस डाउन. कीजिए सर कीजिए. Zaina, who is with you? हाँ Zaina.
Yes, sir.
Zaina, who is with you?
And I'm calculating.
No one is also calculating, but who is with you? Is there anyone else sitting with you?
Yes, sir. My cousin.
Are they disturbing you?
No, sir.
No. So why are they saying that eat a bucket dum? Huh?
Sorry, sir. I asked him to leave.
जी हाँ ऋषिता. हाँ, I think that is correct. Correct. Very good. But that is the delta G. If they ask the maximum work, then what will happen, Harsha? If they ask the maximum work, then what we will do? Yes.
So do I
Sorry?
divide it with something?
No, no, no. आपने डेल्टा जी नॉट so this is but it will be the water. Got it, Harsha? No. How about now? Zaina, आपका नहीं हुआ अभी तक. Harsha, you understood what to do when it is when there is maximum work. हो गया Zaina. Yes, correct. That will be in joules per mole. Both of you have got the right answer. Delta G naught will be equal to minus NF E naught. N is equal to how much? 2. And minus N will be 96500 multiplied by 0.05. And this will be equal to how much? If you multiply all of these, it will be equal to 202650 then they can give you the option as 202.65 kilojoule per mole. Okay, so don't get distracted. Okay, you should be aware that this can be minus over here delta G naught. But if they ask the same thing as maximum work, then calculate the maximum work done by the cell. Maximum work is equal to the mod of delta G naught. That means it is equal to what? 202.65 kilojoule per mole. Makes sense, yes? Right? This will be a maximum work done will be a positive value. The delta G will be a negative. When delta G was minus 6, the work was 6 joule. याद रहेगा ना? yes no नहीं गाइस. ऋषिता, जायना, हर्षा को तो याद होगा
Yes, sir.
होपफुली. जी बताएं. एक और सवाल है, थोड़ा सवाल लिखिएगा. Calculate the minimum potential difference needed to reduce Al to O3 at 500 degrees Celsius. The delta G of the delta G for the decomposition reaction Al2O3, ठीक है, to aluminium plus O2. So they have given this reaction 2 by 3 Al2O3 and यहाँ पे 4 by 3 Al and here you are going to have O2. So this reaction is completely balanced and you can see that how many oxygen atoms? So there are 2 by 3 into 3 in this side. 3 is cancelled and there you are having 2 oxygen atoms overall. Here also you are having 2 oxygen atoms. How many aluminium atoms? So it is, you can see that 2 to the 4 by 3 aluminium is present in the reactant and the 2. And for this, the delta G for the reactant is given as is 960 kilojoules. Is 960 kilojoules. Yeah, the minimum potential difference you have calculated the E naught. So the delta G, अब देखेंगे हम क्या है नॉट सेल negative, ठीक है E naught सेल या फिर E naught जाएगा that will be negative. Delta G is equal to minus NF E naught cell, and we can not E naught cell because they're not asking the standard condition E cell. So E cell will be equal to